का, उसको हमने हक को छोड़ दिया और हमने कम्युनिटी से ये जमानत ली कि हमसे ज्यादा जो ताकतवर है वो हमारा हक नहीं छीनेगा।
हमारे यहाँ इस मुल्क में पिछले 20-25 सालों में the percentage of people participating in an election has been going down.
As a matter of fact, it's a political discussion, but I'll not make a political joke, because the problem with political jokes is that they all get elected.
By 1968, there was a mass movement and there was a mass consensus. In East Pakistan, there was a mass consensus that West Pakistan was exploiting them, and that on the basis of their 6-point agenda, they should basically end that exploitation.
The public sector has dissimilarities over the other sectors like corporate sector or private sector or the informal sector. The public sector looks at socio-economic development of the country. It does not look at profitability.
The world's politics or economy is being driven by General Colin Powell or General Musharraf, whereas the truth is, or the fact is, I think this is the world of the General Electric and General Motors.
After opening statements by the panelists, young leaders geared up for a stormy question and answer session.
So there is no democracy within the party. How can we claim to fight for democracy? Thank you.
Benazir Bhutto represents the people of Pakistan. He goes to the people of Pakistan.
कॉलेजेस में क्लासेस अटेंड नहीं हो रही होती, फटे हो रहे होते हैं, पढ़ाई कहीं नहीं है, उनको सोचने का मौका ही नहीं मिल रहा होता. So why not you finish these political parties on the college level, और जब the mind gets a little mature, आप जब बैचलर लेवल्स पे आए तो जैसे बाकी FMCGs इंटर्नशिप ऑफर करती हैं, why don't the political parties start taking interns or something like that?
Our message finally from SOL is only those people are commanded. Only those people are commanded who cannot obey themselves. If you want rights, you first have to have and fulfill your responsibilities. If you want to get equality, you have to give it first.
Know thyself, O mortal of divine lineage, was the next activity. Young leaders were asked to introspect, to delve deep inside, to understand and come to terms with themselves. Mr. Imran Khan then graced the occasion with his usual charisma.
Life is too easy. Whereas most of the players who come into the Pakistan cricket team or who play squash are all from the bottom of the society, where they really learn to struggle very early in life. So hence, to sum it all up, people from amongst you who will go places, you will have one thing. Number one is your vision. What do you want to be?
And reinforce the need for a personal vision.
The ability to take the punches, to fall and get up, and then ability to again not be scared of failure.
Further in-depth insights into burning political issues were sought, while experts facilitated the process.
Educational approach to working, to trying to improve your country.
Which also meant, in the eyes of some people, the demise of communism.
These served as logical extensions to what participants explored since morning.
There was triumph of capitalism.
A documentary then on the socio-economic problems of Karachi was shown. This incited a desire in participants to further explore their communities. With a solution-oriented approach, this ignited a realization intending to break the status quo.
belief and faith in that person that he or she can do it, him or herself. That's all. And what is that process that we can, like you said, empowerment, where they can empower themselves? We just have to create the environment and they can empower themselves. They can.
Like if we can have a course like English, Maths, along with that we can have a community service course, which is very much compulsory. Every kid has to participate in that course.
एक और बात जो कल शिल्पा ने कही थी कि अगर individuals, organizations, अगर हम कहें NGOs बनाए, ये बनाए, वो बनाए, organizations die, individuals survive.
What we can do is, उनके बच्चे हैं, just give them 5 minutes, just teach them how to write their name, just give them 5 minutes, give them basic education. We all know how to read and write. Can't we just, instead of watching TV, that's what we can do.
If you had asked me to come and speak when the film had ended, I would not have had words to describe. That's how I felt.
By the end of day 3, the young leaders had really bonded well. The much-awaited reorientation had begun.
Welcome to day 4 of the Young Leaders Conference International, and again, a very, very special day.
Society needs you. You, the harbingers of change. You, the inspirers. Step out and stand tall because you showcase hope and courage.
Thank you very much, President.
But the end, the last kilometer, where the water comes really to the field of each farmer. And we have been to the villages, we have asked the community saying, well, do you want to improve the canals? Do you want to have an improvement? And many communities said, yes, we would like to do that. And at the beginning we said, okay, no problem, we are prepared to help you, but you have to work also by yourself.
A deep thought indeed, which laid the foundation for day 4, the Development Leadership Day. Young Leaders champion Syed Khalid Hassan, fondly known as Hassan, moderated the day. The honorable panelist
Insight on what activism means to you.
Had this to share.
And I think that is something that is needed in our country, rather than making sure that there are hundreds and hundreds of clinics and lots of medicines are provided. 50% in our country, the issue of what development was actually bringing about a change in people's own behavior.
That in activism is a very, very serious God that I have no consciousness about. I consume clothes, I consume ideas, I even consume entertainment.
Find that we are challenging a lot of status quo. We are taking on politics. And for us, we discover that the other term for development is politics.
It is a challenge because sometimes people think, oh, it is the religious minorities, or if in interior Sindh the Hindus are being trampled upon, so it is their problem.
I mean, let's take, for instance, I'm going to go to 3 phases, and I want you to think about the 3 different societies and 3 different phases. Mayusi gunah hai. One of the largest, biggest sins in our religion as for most Muslims.
Even when people are very poor, they very rarely lose their self-respect. And the self-respect which they have comes back to us and improves us when we come in touch with them.
And there is one thing that was not mentioned today because it was not part of the program. And you will tell me I'm totally silly because I'm so basic. It's environment. Environment in the country is a matter which cannot be settled only by laws.
This gift has been said by a participant from last year from Larkana. Thank you so much.
Dr. A.R. Kamal, chairman of Pakistan Institute of Development Economics, was the keynote speaker of the day. He made his presence felt by unleashing a statistical galore where figure justified actions.
Limited funds, and if we go by them, then it will take very long. By that I don't mean that what they are doing is not of value. That's of great virtue, great value. But what needs to be seen is that so far their impact has been minimal.
The young leaders again went out to explore issues and probe, question, and to renew themselves.